Hey YouTube, this is Kinky Curly Naturally Me, and it's been a while since I've done a video. It's been about a year or so since I've done my last video, and I've been natural. It will be 2 years in November that I will have been natural, and a lot has happened. As I had stated before, my natural hair journey wasn't only about the hair; it was about my journey going into my 40s and also my natural hair journey. So a lot has happened. I started my journey when I was 39 in November, and since then I've turned 40, and now I'm 41. And I also have a new baby, so I'm a new mom again. Um, she's 3 months old. She was a preemie, so I'm dealing with that also. So I'm coming back also, not only to chronicle my journey, but also to take some women along on my journey with me, and we can share our journey together. And I've learned so much since I've turned 40 because I've made conscious and deliberate decisions to do certain things differently. And so far, so good. Um, so it's totally different when you're a new mom and you're 40. And my oldest is 22, my only son, my oldest and only son. And then I have an 18-year-old daughter. And then I have a 5-year-old daughter. And then I have a baby. I'm currently unemployed. I was laid off last year, which is kind of a blessing in disguise because I had it was a high risk pregnancy. So, normally I would probably have to have gone back to work by now, but I'm going to stay home with her, especially because she's pregnant. So, as with other women, just like myself, you have so many issues that you're dealing with, not only starting all over again as a mom, but when certain things happen, such as losing a job, having a baby, maybe getting married, maybe getting divorced, maybe getting separated, becoming an empty nester, those types of things, a lot of times people think that they're alone and they're not. But one thing that I have learned also is that since I've gone natural, I've changed a lot of how I viewed things. And it's not because, oh, I went natural is some magical thing that happened. No, like I said, I made a conscious decision to change certain things in my life. And one thing that I made is that I'm a pleaser. So I made a conscious decision that, you know what, it's time for me to start to please myself and for me to actually start to make conscious and deliberate. And when I can't emphasize that any more than saying conscious and deliberate because that's something that we don't do. Especially if you're a pleaser, you're just so used to constantly saying yes, 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 and moving and moving and moving. You don't even think about. Sometimes I'll sit down and I'm like, what did I have to eat? What did I have to drink? And during my pregnancy, because I was 40, it was high risk, but also I suffered from high blood pressure, so it's even worse. And as a result of that, I delivered the baby early. So I now am dealing with having a chronic illness, which is called malignant hypertension, and doing certain things. And I've slacked. After I had the baby, I was fine. I was like, okay, good. I was following this diet in the hospital. I'm gonna keep on following the diet. Please, my arch nemesis is wild cherry Pepsi. And I didn't drink the wild cherry Pepsi when I was pregnant. Of course, I gave up caffeine, colas, and sodas and things of that nature. But even before, I said, you know what, I'm going to stop drinking soda. Once I went natural, I'm going to stop drinking soda. Stop, doing certain things. Stop eating beef. Um, the beef thing went out the window when I found out that I was severely anemic. And I started to crave the beef and didn't know why, but I found out that I was severely anemic. So that went out the window. Um, but I'm working on that too. I'm still anemic. Not as bad, but still bad below where I should be. So I'm working on getting rid of the beef also again. I take lots of iron. But the funny thing about it is, everything is just coming into play, and it's actually slowly starting to come together. You know, um, eating habits. I still haven't gotten a down packed schedule because the baby just rules my life. But when I was pregnant, I actually flat ironed my hair for the first time because it was so much easier. Let me tell you, it was so much easier for me to deal with my hair when it was, straighter. Um, I would just put in a French roll, have a bang, and I would go. And as you can see, this is my puff. Um, it's kind of compacted. Sorry for my voice. I have allergies, and I don't know if I'm getting sick or if I have a cold or whatever. But it's kind of compacted. But I had to get it off my face. I'm in New York. It's kind of warm, so I didn't want my hair out. Um, but yeah, this is my puff, my makeshift puff. Um, and things that I want to do. So I'm going to start a new regimen as far as eating healthy and making sure I'm drinking my water because that's something that I have stopped consciously doing. Well, after I had her, I lost all of this weight. I was like, yeah, the weight's coming off. It's coming off. I'm drinking my water. Had some Pepsi, lost my mind, gained back 11 pounds. I'm still kind of swollen because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm retaining water. I'm like, oh no, this is not gonna happen. So I'm not really trying to have a nervous breakdown or anything and drive myself crazy. And I truly mean that. I'm not. So I have a bulletin board, and on this bulletin board I put everything on this bulletin board. The baby's doctor's appointment, my doctor's appointment, my 5-year old, all of her stuff that has to do with school, everything that I buy for my hair. I have a little list of what I use because, as you know, when you're pregnant, your hormones they rage. So now, currently, my edges are starting to grow back. I have lost my edges, and as you can see, I have really my edges. I've never had an issue with my edges. I've always had very strong edges, and I don't wear my hair up all the time. That's one thing that you cannot wear your hair up all the time. I do not wear my hair up all the time, because that can pull out your edges. And Jamaican black castor oil has been my friend because this was slickable, because of the hormones. And that has been my best friend. I have my go-to products, and I write them down. Um, I mean, oh, these are popcorn. I don't normally eat popcorn, but see that again. I crave these crazy foods that I don't normally eat, like popcorn, because I hate popcorn because it gets stuck in the teeth. Anyway, I digress. I'm sorry, but it's been a while, so I need to get a couple of things off my chest, and you ladies can relate. I'm going on and on and on, but my hair. It's funny. It sometimes it loves certain types of products one day, and sometimes it doesn't. So I have become a product junkie. But my number one go-to that has been good to me so far is my Talia Wajid um, curl sealer. I have been using that differently than before, where I would just put the curl seal in my hair. I can't do that anymore. It's making my hair touchy. So I have to actually use my Jamaican black castor oil and shea butter mixture with that in order to coat my hair and it won't be crunchy. Because like I said, hormones are raging. I put the Jamaican black castor oil in my scalp every day. Um, I co-wash with whatever works that at that time because stuff is just not working for me. So now today I co-washed with herbal essence, totally twisted, and pillow hydration. It's alright. I've also colored my hair for the fall, so it's darker, which it shouldn't be this dark because it was supposed to be auburn, but I can't. Where I'm gonna probably just really, really condition to get it ready, prepare for next summer because I want to go lighter. I want to go chestnut blonde. So my hair is kind of dry. So I've been doing what I need to do. I also use this Alpha G leave-in. I'll take pictures and put lists and different things like that at the end so you can see it. But yeah, this is my bootleg puff today. I was just on a roll. I had to take things to the doctor. So um, this was going on weird because my hair is still wet. And actually, I had wanted to wear my hair out eventually, initially, but it was just hot. So yeah, um, like, leave comments, hit me up. I am going to